tools in the hands of a master.
This ends here.
Kaine!
Our true memories are still there. How dare you ignore them?
We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so.
I shall fight by their side, now and forever.
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it. But I'll become his sword one last time.
No! Kaine!
I'm gonna save you!
Oh boy, here we go. So I should preface this stream by explaining something. I really don't like this game. And I mean, in terms of its gameplay, I always enjoyed it, but like in terms of its actual story, I hated it so much. Not because it was bad. It was a great story. It was great at twisting a knife through my heart. And I said I wouldn't buy this, and fortunately, I haven't. I have instead used the what do you call it, PlayStation Plus to get it while it's up. So I figured, why not just play it? I'm gonna go with normal this time. But yeah, I've been putting this off because my first experience with the original Nier, the Western version, Gestalt, was kind of traumatic. I've never played the Replicant version. Technically, Replicant came out first, then Gestalt, then version 1.22474487139. ... Alright. Guess we'll get this out of the way. This is a really dark game. Even now, I'm kind of like, no, not again. But I'm curious to see what changes they made to its gameplay in this new version.
right, you freaks! I'll kill you all! Hey, you okay?
I think so. I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise. But what about those monsters? Are they gonna come back for me?
Don't worry, Yona. I won't let those things anywhere near you. Sit tight. I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat. Oh, and Yona.
Yeah?
Don't touch that book. Not ever. Got it?
Got it.
Oh boy.
Damn! How many of these things are there? They just keep coming! I won't let you lay a finger on Yona!
Oh wow, okay.
I need more power. I need to protect Yona. Stay away from my sister.
Okay.
Won't let anyone hurt Yona!
So the combat's a bit smoother feeling, that's for sure.
So this is the power of the Black Book.
Here it is.
Yoda!
Oh boy. Get my butt kicked here. Okay.
Yona, talk to me.
It's okay. I'm fine. What about you?
Those guys were nothing.
Okay, good. Hey, by the way, look at this. I found it while you were gone.
Whoa, is that a cookie?
Here. We can split it.
No, you take it.
No, you need to eat too.
Fine, I'll take the small half.
No, come on. You need to keep up your straight.
Yona! Yona!
Oh no. I'm sorry, I dropped the cookie. I didn't mean to.
Yona? Why did you?
You've always been the one helping me. So I just wanted to...
No. Yona! Yona! We need help. Please, somebody, we need help! Help us!
So this basically branches off of Drakengard's Ending D. I never actually got it myself. But basically what happens after Drakengard's Ending D is that the giant turns into dust and infects everyone and basically creates a global apocalypse, essentially. The Mother Beast, or whatever her name was. And that leads directly into Nier. And funnily enough, it seems like Nier directly leads into Drakengard 3, which is the Drakengard 0 of the franchise. So they've got this weird interdependent sort of thing going on with the plot where, like, one story starts the other one. I always thought that was neat, but at the same time it's like, eh. It's video game writing. You don't actually think too much about that stuff. Most of the time.
All right, I'm heading out.
Can I...
Better not. I'm probably going hunting.
Okay.
But I'll bring you back a book from the library, okay?
Yay! Thanks!
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest. I should go to the library.
So, something I didn't know back when I played Nier Gestalt is the reason Gestalt had like an older man for a protagonist who was also Yona's father is because in Japanese culture the dynamic of parenting is kind of different. Something I found out in like a culture class in college. Basically because parents in Japan work a lot, they're never at home, so it falls to the older sibling. But in the United States, there's actual like parenting, with the parents actually spending time with the kids. And this is like a weird, specific thing to Japanese culture that's due to like the work culture there. So the older sibling takes up the parenting role, and that's like a normal thing. And I even saw like instances of it where like the sibling was like barely 15 or 10, and they were like just doing the parenting for the parents while they were gone. And the reason like the protagonist dramatically changed from Brother Nier to Papa Nier is specifically because of a marketing thing that Square Enix decided to do with the game, where they just created a completely different protagonist for the Western release because they, people thought they'd relate to the older parent more than they would like older sibling. you know, older siblings don't have as much responsibilities and stuff. So you think to yourself, like, what's this kid doing raising another kid? Why aren't their parents there? You know? Again, I'm very clumsy with trying to explain this because I'm not like 100% on it myself. Just went to classes. Oh right, mailbox. But I always thought that was like a neat quirk of this particular franchise, which is like, you know, you just sort of you have completely different protagonists. And there was a DLC you could play where you could play as brother Nier in Gestalt, and you could play as Papa Nier in Replicant. But it was like just a bunch of sort of random dungeons and stuff. Wow, the game feels kind of different today.
They've got discount vegetables today.
I still think Papa Nier was probably the best, like, I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, but I like Papa Nier a lot more than I like the idea of Brother Nier, which probably feeds into that whole idea of the marketing being completely on the money with the change. Because Papa Nier felt like he was just a single parent struggling against impossible odds to save his daughter, and I felt even worse for the Papa Nier in the past sequence, because at the end of this game, the protagonist you first start as, the Nier in the city, he's the villain of the story, so to speak. But technically speaking, so's the Nier you're currently playing as. They're both basically antagonists to each other. And when Nier was written, Yoko Taro apparently saw the conflict with like the war in Iraq and stuff, and thought it was really weird how people would just easily, casually dehumanize others because they were the enemy. And he wanted to create a game which sort of made people recognize the horror of that dynamic. So, in this story, like in this part of the story, you play as Nier and you go through killing shades. Evil, bad, shadowy monsters you don't understand or know anything about. It's only at the end of the game that you find out that shades are people. And you're like, okay, well that's sad, but they're still trying to kill him, right? Then comes playthrough B, and this is where it hit me hard. Just how specific of a message Yoko Taro was trying to write in. Because in playthrough B, there's one tiny little change that they do, where you can hear the voices of the shades as you're killing them. And you realize, to your great horror, that most of these people are just people looking out for themselves, trying to get by. Like even Rock the wolf, who I didn't think I would like as much as I did. Turns out Rock was the victim of like an atrocity, like his wolves being needlessly slain for no reason, and Nier walks in and just kills him and the rest of his pack when he's defending himself and his pack the whole time. And like that second playthrough really rocked me. I specifically remember that. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent, but I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. It doesn't matter. Game's got good writing, basically. Really good fucking writing. And the original got its message across perfectly. So the fact that they just re-released the Replicant version but with better combat is kind of neat. Because it had a great story, it was just a really depressing, evil story that I don't enjoy.
How's Yona doing?
Because it's right.
Make sure you stock up on necessities. Come back anytime.
Okay, as I recall, I'm supposed to meet with Deborah, I think? Oh, I can't remember.
Morning.
Hey, Devila.
You keep running around like that, you're gonna trip and fall on your face.
I think I'll be okay, but thanks for the warning.
Right. Circle button. probably gonna do playthrough A to start with, and then I'll try to like stream playthrough B, assuming like the PlayStation Plus sub holds, because they might change this game out later on, because it is kind of a popular one. So I can't imagine they'll keep it on the free list for long. And when they take it off, I won't be able to play this for a while until I get the money to actually buy the thing. Okay, this isn't the way. Where the hell am I going? This way? So through here. Nope. Through here. Ah. Okay, mission time.
Good morning.
Her cough's still pretty bad.
That's worrisome.
I know. I keep hoping she'll at least get a little better, but I don't know. I feel like I'm failing her.
Oh, stop that. You're the finest brother a girl could hope to have. Anyway, I was hoping you might take care of this for me. I got a request from someone in the shopping district. They need you to get some mutton from the northern plains.
Got it. I'm on.
Since you're going to the plains, let me give you a map. Trust me, it'll come in handy. Oh, would you mind purchasing 3 medicinal herbs from the client while you're at it? Here's some money.
Popola, this is what.
Well then, buy some for Yona while you're at it.
You don't have to.
It's okay. Really.
Thanks, Popola. For everything.
What's this all about?
Just the way you and the other villagers always take care of us. We really appreciate it, is all.
Think nothing of it. People need to look out for each other, right? Besides, everyone here wants to see Yona healthy and happy. So hang in there, okay?
I will.
Man. This is already starting to hurt to replay, because I know that like all the people in this village are just replicants. Oh.
Yona, what's she doing here?
Oh right, it's Yona.
Oh, hey.
Yona, you're supposed to be in bed. See, now...
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd see if the library had any books about how to cure my sickness.
Yona, look, don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You just need to eat and rest. If you take good care of yourself, you'll get better.
This is of course not true.
You really think so?
I know so. Anyway, I've got work to do, so I need you to head home. Deal?
Deal.
Something that was revealed, unfortunately, in I can't remember which bit of Nier content it was. I think it was just in Automata. Like, there's like a room you can find that specifically details records from the people who were studying the original Yona, and that
People
Yona was
say the
suffering
world is
from
dying.
severe renal failure.
Populations continue to fall, while plague and disease run rampant. If that wasn't enough, monsters called Shades now roam the land as well, threatening our very lives. But I can't let any of that distract me. My sister is sick, and my only goal is to ensure that the two of us survive. It's not easy for a pair of kids to live on their own. But the villagers have been kind to us, and despite everything, somehow I feel like we're gonna be okay. We have to be. There's no other choice.
Oh man, this still hurts to replay. Because every line feels like a dagger now. But yeah, I feel like it might have been in the Final Fantasy XIV, the Final Fantasy XIV Nier content, but I think there was something involving like a replicated version of that library where you found information pertaining to the original Yona, the human Yona. And she was suffering from severe renal failure, so she was going to die. Just flat out, regardless of whether the Skrull got her or not. They knew this, and they kept it secret from the original Nier, the human Nier. Because replicants are near perfect copies of their human selves, because they're supposed to be literally like spare bodies to be put into later on. That means that this Yona is also suffering from severe renal failure. So she will not, in fact, get better, unless a miracle happens. Oh no, I take it back, actually. She does get better. And she survives until, like, I think young adulthood in this game. But it's just the idea that they kind of kept that from, the original Nier when they, basically inducted him into the Gestalt program.
You must be the kid Popola sent. I need 3 pieces of mutton as soon as you can, alright?
Okay, I gotta buy stuff.
Oh.
You must be the kid.
Sure wish I...
Okay, I can't buy anything. Right. I'll just go out and kill something then. Yeah, there's a lot about the background story of like Nier and Drakengard that they don't really explain very well. They touch upon it in various like various other sorts of external media. Like Final Fantasy XIV has some very, very important story drops from its Nier content. Like the fact that a seed of destruction from Drakengard is responsible for all the stuff happening. The fact that the seeds specifically recreate things near perfectly, which implies that it's some sort of replicant generator or something. Wow, they went all in on the blood though. Not sure how to feel about that. Oh, no. Get my butt kicked. Oh, okay, this sheep has hands. Button. Oh, okay. Screw you then.
I better get this mutton.
Yeah, I think the main reason I ever picked up Automata was because I was genuinely...
What are Shades doing so close to town?
I was genuinely curious about, like... how the story would pick up.
I had no idea Shades were loose so close to the village.
Because, like, at the end of Nier, this Nier, basically, everyone dies. All the humans die, I'm pretty sure all the replicants die, so there just aren't any humans left. So when I heard, like, there was a sequel called Automata, I was like, okay, well, how? There aren't any people alive. How are there people at all? So I already knew the plot twist that Automata was, for some insane reason, leading to. Which I feel like is specifically an assumption being made by the developers that nobody will play their game for being a JRPG. Like, I think about it, I'm like, yeah, they just straight up thought nobody played their game. Or they assumed that a lot of people wouldn't have. So that was made for, like, newcomers, essentially. Because the plot twist isn't even very well hidden, but it's like, it's not a plot twist if you played the original.
here's that.
Oh, thank you. You wouldn't believe how popular this stuff has been lately. Oh, and this isn't much, but I'd like you to have it. And tell
You got it.
make sure you stock.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay. Out of gold. I will say this, I am liking how much better the combat in this game feels, but it still feels off. Like it's faster, more snappy, right? It's the enemy design that's bugging me, I think, because enemies still feel like they're the same enemies from the original Nier. And the thing about an action game is, or a character action game, if you want to call it that, is that it's kind of an interdependent combat system, where like enemies have to have good design on top of the main character having good design. If one of these doesn't match the other in some way, it's not going to play very well. But I have yet to make a judgment call on that, because the first few Shades I fought don't feel like they mesh well with this Nier's combat. He feels great to play, but you have to have a good mesh. You know, you have to have the enemies fit the combat system you're playing with. We'll see though. We'll see how much further it goes. Okay, day 1, killed sheep. Looks like Yona's still in the library. Or maybe she isn't, I don't know. Better save. Yeah, the more I play as Nier, Brother Nier, the more I'm like, yeah, he feels really good to play compared to like the Nier I knew, Papa Nier. I know that like the original Gestalt and Replicant had the same sort of combat system, so it's not like anything like that. This is just the new version with the improved combat. Okay, here we go.
Oh, and here's your herbs.
Great. That should help with the food shortage. And thanks for the herbs, too. That's all for today. You should hurry back to Yona.
Thanks.
I will say this, the game looks really good. I mean, the original looked good too, don't get me wrong. But this looks really good. It really gave it that PS5 glow up, didn't it? I think it's funny, the first thing I noticed killing those sheep was just all the blood, and was like, ugh, oh, okay, this is bringing back memories. Alright, I guess it's back to the house to see if Yona's there, and then we move on.
Welcome home. 'Cause I just stayed here all day like you told me to. I tried reading books, but I finished all of them. So if you have any fun stories, you should tell me.
Well, Popola told me about a legendary flower called a lunar tear. Have you heard of it?
That's a silly name.
I guess. But people say finding one will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. If I ever found one, I'd buy you so many cookies your stomach would hurt.
Could a lunar tear make me better?
Sure. With that kind of money, we could buy the best medicine around. The kind that'll cure anything.
Yes, isn't it? dead economy. That's possible.
Yona? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Good night.
Oh, man. Is it possible for Mountain Dew to just go completely flat in the can? I was drinking one and it feels like there isn't any in it.
Okay, I'm off to Populous. See you later, and please stay out of trouble today, okay?
Okay.
Sister Woes.
The lunar teeth.
Okay, so hold up. He goes down, right? On this side of the screen, and then he leaves on the other side of the screen. How does that physically work? Is it just a staircase that goes around the side of the house? No, it totally is. Never mind. I can actually see it over there. I think. Yeah. Oh, he's got a double jump. Did Gestaltner have a double jump? I feel like he did. There was actually something about Gestaltner that made me feel like he had God of War attacks, but I can't remember what it was.
Hey, Popola. Need a hand with anything?
I do have something, but I don't know. It's going to be a bit of an ordeal.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Aren't you confident? Well, you know the little wooden bridge out in the northern plains, right?
The one where the pillars all rotted out?
Exactly. We had a team of carpenters working on it, but they were attacked by shades.
Wait, really? But it's so sunny there.
Yes, I know. Apparently it was overcast that day, and the shades caught them off guard. One of the carpenters was seriously injured, but they can't move him so long as the shades are there.
I'll go take him out.
If you're up for it.
I'll be fine, Popola. I've been training every day. I'm as strong as anyone in the village. Heck, I killed a bunch of shades by the village gate just yesterday.
Oh? That's a bit disconcerting. Anyway, are you sure you want to take this job?
Yep, I got this.
See, it's a bit disconcerting because those shades were children. Human children. And she, as one of the overseers of the replicant system, now has to deal with the fact that they're casualties. Yeah. Like, the more I replay this game, the more I'm like, no, this is still very depressing in hindsight. Alright. Oh wow, this looks nice in hindsight. Alright. Ooh, okay. Try that again. Ooh. Okay, it's not gonna work. Oh yeah, no, that feels really good actually.
Okay, that should take care of the shades for a while.
Leather boots. Ooh. Yeah, no, this game looks great. They really upped the graphical quality. I don't remember who voiced Papa Nier in Gestalt.
Hey, Popola.
Did everything go all right? Were you hurt?
I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. I felt like I sent you into a really dangerous situation, and if something had...
Popola, look at me. I'm fine.
I know, it's just... I'm just relieved is all. Oh, here. Those carpenters left some money for you.
Wow, thanks.
Go buy something nice for Yona, okay? Oh, speaking of Yona, she came by this afternoon.
What? She was supposed to stay home.
I think it's okay. She just wanted to ask me a question.
About what?
She was asking about the outside world.
You mean outside the village?
Exactly. She seemed excited, too. Poor thing was talking a mile a minute.
She's probably been getting nutty ideas from some book again.
Don't worry. I made sure to remind her she isn't allowed beyond the gates.
Thanks.
But she was worried about you, so you'd better hurry home.
Yeah, I will.
Still love the camera perspective change on the rooms here. Like, you go into them and it just switches like that. So neat. Oh. Neat.
Yona? Where'd she go? Maybe she's still at the library.
Not sure if I'm a fan of having to go back and forth like this. What can you do?
I'd better go ask Pope. Hey, Popola? I can't find Yona.
Really?
You have any idea where she might be?
She stopped by earlier today, but that was a while ago.
Did she say anything?
She just asked if I knew where lunar tears grow. She's so cute. I told her how they used to grow around the lost shrine long ago.
Why is Yona asking about lunar tears? Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
Yesterday, I told her that story about how lunar...
Oh.
Then we got to talking about how we could use the money to buy medicine to make her better.
You don't think she...
I think that's exactly what she did. I have to go find her. What's the fastest way to the Lost Shrine?
Through the Eastern Gate.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh boy.
Yona, I have to get to the Eastern Gate.
Better save first.
What's that? I can't believe this. She really went to the Lost Shrine.
I think I'm getting a bit of a handle on the combat. Is this the right way? This definitely is the right way. Also, it's all a giant desert. Yeah, no, this is not the right way. Better head back. Oop. Free stuff! Yay! Alright. I really feel like I want to finish that unfinished business with Final Fantasy XI. The desert area I was going to. I should go back there at some point. I might stream it next weekend, but maybe I'll just do it like off stream or something. Still feel like I really want to finish that unfinished business first. Oh man, my stomach is feeling so hot. Ah yes, landslides.
Look at this rock slide. There's no way Yona could have made it past here. Maybe she found some other way in.
Yeah, I legitimately don't remember this. I mean, I know there was a path up the shrine, but it's like... this whole part of the game just looks really alien. Oh, wow. This looks really different, too. In a good way, but it's like, holy shit, wow. Very blatantly modern structures here as well. I think it's funny how like they make it abundantly clear that this used to be like an actual modern building. Just like you still can't quite tell what sort of building it was ever supposed to be outside of maybe a skyscraper. And even now, like, some parts of it are melded into stone and stuff, so it's like, this thing's so ancient you just wouldn't really know for sure what the structure ever was. That takes care of that at least. Oh yeah, this feels familiar. I'm getting some eco vibes from this. Man. See, I kind of have a fascination with ancient structures that were very clearly modern or something like that. The whole idea of being like, you're looking at the relic of an ancient civilization that basically is just ours. Even now, I'm looking at all this and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful and fascinating. I can't go down there. The music for this is really good too. This is one thing that always stood out to me is like the music always gave the vibe that something very important was here. Something super, super important. And I know it's like, yeah, okay, obviously it's the Lost Shrine, it's significant. I don't know how to put it into words. It was like, based on like the music I'm hearing right now, it really does give me the vibe that, yeah, royalty exists here. Extremely important being exists here. Which, you know, is exactly what it ended up being, because this is the Shadow Lord's, essentially the Shadow Lord's residence. Lost Shrine is for him. Locked. Of course it is.
I'm coming, Yuna.
There's the key. Not getting up there yet.
There are shades here too? She'll never make it out of here.
Love how the perspective change just instantly tells you shit's about to go down. Ah. Okay, hold on. The attack is so hard to react to. There we go. Ah. Excuse you. Ooh, triangle button. That one feels really good to pull off. I bet it's really hard to connect to. Uh-oh. Come on, hit me. Do it, I'm here, kill me. Aha. Okay, here we go. I think the most horrifying thing about the lore of Nier is the fact that, like, the Mother Beast essentially turned all of humanity into horrifying eldritch shadow monsters. Or no, I don't think that's exactly what happened. I think it was like a result of the Gestalt program. Because the whole thing was like... essentially, she was turning them into, like, monsters. Or salt pillars. And there was like that disease or whatever it was. Because there was an actual illness or something, I can't remember in detail what it was. But it was so dire that they had to basically create the Gestalt system to cure it. So I think it was literally the Black Scroll, yeah. I can't remember the details. Anyway, the main point is some fucked up shit happened. Ooh, dagger. Also, nameless blade. Combat in this game does feel way better. I'm still not sold on the enemy design though, in terms of the combat design. Oh, damn. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Those attacks are really hard to react to. Gotta get this. Come on, do it. Oh! Right, sunlight kills them. Because they're horrifying eldritch shadow monsters now. Of course that's how that works. Silly me for forgetting. Now, in terms of just being a fantasy story, this is actually a really cool setup on its own, because it's like, you're obviously fighting in the middle of this modern setting. The ruins of a very obviously modern building. And you don't, like, know what's going on, but it doesn't really matter. The frame for that is really tough. There. I see. Come on, do it. Do it. Okay, so the frame is literally the moment they bring the sword around, but not when they release it. It's hard to react to, honestly. Okay. There we go. Haha, got it. Gotta make sure to kill all the defenseless children. Ugh. Okay, this game's kinda kicking ass. Hindsight, Brother Nier's kind of a machine. Dude just slashed through an entire army of these, like, gestalts like it was nothing.
Looks like you can get outside from here.
Outdoors it is. As I recall, the boss fight of these ruins is Hansel and Gretel. I don't remember the lore for those two. I know they were like volunteers in the program, and they're kind of guards, but past that I don't know much about it. Because I don't remember much of anything, honestly. Okay, I'm not going that way. When I first played this game, I'm pretty sure, like, the Shadow Lords, the ruins here really made me ask a bunch of questions. I was like, wow, this is cool. This is a really neat premise. I wonder what they're going to do with it. Horrifying things. That's what they're going to do with it. Like, Nier Gestalt hurt me in ways I don't think I've ever been hurt by a video game. Because, like, I was grinding. I was going crazy on that. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, video games. I'm gonna, like, kill all these enemies, get rare loot and shit, and upgrade my weapons. Then I got to the end, I was like, oh, that was pretty fucked up. I'm not sure I understand what happened, so let me do playthrough B and see if I can't find out more. And then I found out more. And, I regret it ever since. Like, holy shit, do I regret it.
That ladder's I could probably...
Wow, it's almost like a moving the box right now. Okay. Nothing this way, obviously. No. I do feel like the fact that they try to detach the premise from Drakengard a little bit by just sort of ignoring the connection is an interesting take on keeping the lore sort of feeling self-contained, because at first I didn't even realize this was ever related to Drakengard. I just thought it was like, oh, this is a weird game. This is a cool game. When I found out it was directly tied to Drakengard, I was like, wait, it was? And things started lining up the more I, paid attention. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, actually, because Drakengard is also really fucked up. And I played that one, and I still don't know why I would ever do that to myself. I went from thinking, wow, this is a cool dragon, to, oh my god, that lady eats babies. It never once occurred to me that the priest was a pedophile until much, much later in life, and I was like, oh no. Everybody on his team was awful. Even Kaim was awful. They were all evil. Bunch of bad guys saving the world from some sort of horrific abomination. Really fucked up when you think about it. Okay, these are clearly doors. Alright, time to go into the shrine proper.
Yona! What is it with these things? I don't have time for this. I have to save Yona! Give her back! Get out of my way! Give my sister back!
For the love of all that is holy, would you please stop pounding me?
Then move! Yona!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner. I am a being of incalculable importance, and yet you approach me as a common cockroach.
Yona, say something! Yona! Yona!
This is why I loathe dealing with people. Now see here, I admire your pluck. One young man going it alone against impossible odds.
Come on, Yona!
But such a plan is incredibly foolish. You stand in the presence of ancient wisdom. I am a text of the darkest, most arcane type, and I could be of great assistance to you.
You're a what?
Indeed, I could swat these mindless creatures like mere flies were I so inclined. I am Grimoire Vice. My very name brings kingdoms to their knees. I will grant you one final chance. Bow your head and accept my power, or go it alone and fail.
There. So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
You can really do that?
I am Grimoire Vice. My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
Then do it already, Vice!
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
Just keep coming!
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures. With a single word, I, Grimoire Vice, can shatter the very universe itself. Now, prepare to...
Oh dear?
It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me.
Are you for real? You are not nearly as helpful as you claim to be.
Man, he just killed a lot of kids.
Did you just suck the blood out of those things?
Blood is soundless words, and words are power.
Okay.
Is this a memory?
You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
Is this magic?
Magic indeed. This is the true power of Grimoire Vice.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming. Is that all of them?
Okay. But now we have to take a break.
Our task is going to be more difficult than I first envisioned. Stay calm. The man who keeps his head in a fight is the one who emerges victorious.
They're so janky looking.
Look how these foolish creatures charge heedlessly into battle. Still, dealing with both of them at once may prove to be a daunting task. Defensive barrier.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That said, the enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other. Oh, this is madness. You fight like a one-legged chicken.
Can you maybe be quiet for a second?
Read their attack patterns.
Ah, shit.
Now, put it out of its misery.
A talking book and moving statues? Really?
Learn the pattern. its shots and finish it off.
I've got my hands full just dodging.
Okay, that's where they were.
Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, okay. Oh. Seems the attack patterns are way different than the originals.
Now is your chance. Attack with all your might. They are not but a horde of faceless minions. Swat them aside. Focus on the small ones first. One to go. Keep your guard up.
That statue does not look happy.
Anger is but a form of negative energy. Nothing to fear. This one excels at close combat. Keep your distance.
Yona!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help.
I'm the one who's sorry. You must have been scared out of your mind. Are you okay?
Perhaps we'd best depart, hmm?
The shrine's about to collapse. Come on, Yona, let's go!
Wait, when does the shrine supposed to collapse? Did that happen in the original? I feel like it didn't. They're kind of gonna get to the Shadow Lord's castle if they can't get through the shrine. There's no way they'd change that, right? I guess it is. What the fuck? Huh. I'm not sure how this will translate into anything, but we'll see, I guess. Oh, okay, the entrance collapsed. That could be rectified later.
You're faster than I thought.
I tried. I really did. But I couldn't find a lunar tear. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make you rich and get rid of this disease. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about... Yona? What's going on?
Oh boy, there's the black scroll.
She has the black scroll.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
The weird coughing started about a month or so ago.
The disease curses the afflicted with strange runic symbols that gradually spread over the entire body. And I fear it is fatal.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Yona.
Come, it's best to let her sleep. Come.
This is so unfair. Yona hasn't done anything. Why do terrible things keep happening to us?
I would gladly help the lass had I the means to do so.
She's just a little kid. She doesn't deserve this.
You know, I think this is a good stopping point for now. I don't really want to play too much of this, because, like, the thing is, playing this game is kind of self-abuse. Like, I know more or less how the story's gonna go. I've played it before. I'm returning to this game after all these years because I'm curious to see how the game holds up with this new version. And so far, I'm really liking the combat. Like, it's still hard to react to certain enemy attacks because they're just really subtle telegraphs. But once you get it down, it's really rewarding to do blocking. I'm still not sure how the dodge works though, because there's this one dodge you can do where you dodge around an enemy. It feels a bit like the Virgil dodge that you could do in Devil May Cry 5. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for now. Probably pick up something else in a minute. Not sure what though.